What a night for Indian cricket fans. If India had lost this match, honestly, Holi won't have felt colourful. The sweets won't taste sweet, and we would have been sitting like neutral fans in the semi finals. But that didn't happen because India delivered and Sanju Samson delivered when it mattered the most. India are in the semi-finals for the sixth time in T20 World Cup history. That's not normal consistency. This is the 10th edition of the tournament, and after the early years of disappointment post 2007, India have built a reputation of reaching the knockouts again and again. That speaks about mentality. Let's talk about this match. First, the toss. India won it and decided to bowl. The conditions at Eden Gardens suggested that dew could play a role later in the evening. Even though there wasn't heavy dew early on, everyone knew that chasing could become slightly easier under lights. Still, chasing a 196 in a World Cup knockout is never easy. Pressure makes even 160 look like 200. So, how did India tactically outplay West Indies? India's strategy was very clear. West Indies' biggest strength is their middle order power. So, the focus was to control the early overs and hold back key bowlers smartly. Arshdeep started tightly. Hardik bowled with control. Akshar Patel's spell was extremely important, especially against the right-handers. Varun Chakravarti was used carefully, and most importantly, Jasprit Bumrah was managed brilliantly. West Indies tried to bold move by opening with Roston Chase, adding an extra spin option in the team. It wasn't a bad idea. Chase played aggressively and kept them going. But their captain struggled for fluency. After facing 30 plus balls at almost a run a ball, there comes a time when you either accelerate or take a risk. West Indies did not lose too many wickets early, but they did put India under enough pressure. That allowed India to limit the damage, and in good batting conditions, limiting damage is a win in itself. Now let's talk about Jasprit Bumrah. Everyone expects Yorkers, slower balls, bouncers from him in pressure overs. But what did he do? He surprised the batters by not trying to surprise them. He simply bowled hard length deliveries back to back. Clean, disciplined, smart bowling. Hetmyer was probably expecting variations, but instead got consistent length. That small tactical shift made a huge difference. Bumrah picked up key wickets and changed the momentum. That's a high-level cricket intelligence. Akshar Patel and Hardik Pandya may not have figures that scream headlines, but their spells were crucial in controlling the flow of runs. If India had gone with more bowlers or taken different risks, West Indies might have added 15 to 20 extra runs. In knockout cricket, that's massive. West Indies finished strong, but India had already kept them within reach. Now comes the chase. 196 runs, World Cup pressure, knockout match. And things did not start smoothly. Abhishek Sharma dropped 2 catches earlier in the game, and you could see it affected him mentally. When you drop chances in a World Cup match, the feeling stays with you. You try to hide it, but it's there. He started well with the bat, but on another day, the shot he got out to would have gone for 6. That's a pressure cricket. Ishan Kishan got out, Suryakumar Yadav got out. Suddenly, India were under serious pressure. The required rate was climbing, the crowd was tense. But at the other end stood Sanju Samson. For years, people have said Sanju has talent. People have said he needs consistency. People have debated his place in the team since 2015. He's been in and out of international cricket. Opportunities came, opportunities slipped. He even missed playing matches in the 2024 World Cup. But this was his moment. At first, his role seemed simple. Give a solid start, but when wickets started falling, he understood immediately that his role had changed. This was no longer about quick impact, this was about finishing the game. That's maturity. He rotated strike beautifully. He didn't panic, he hit boundaries, but only when the ball deserved it. low risk cricket, smart cricket, calm cricket. This 97, yes, 97 felt bigger than many hundreds. In a knockout game, chasing 196 under pressure at home. He showed composure similar to the best finishers in the game. He wasn't emotional, he wasn't rushed, he was calculated, almost in a zone. It looked like he had slowed time down. He also admitted after the match that he had battled self-doubt. And that's important because self-doubt doesn't mean weakness. It means you care. And when you push through that doubt, you grow. Sometimes when things go wrong, we think the universe is against us. But maybe those moments remove fear. Maybe they prepare you for nights like this. Sanju's innings was not just about runs, it was about character. Tilak Verma also played a very impactful knock at the right time. He supported Sanju perfectly, kept the scoreboard moving and did not allow the pressure to build too much. In the final overs, when India needed around 60 in 6 overs, there was belief, real belief, because Sanju was still there. And when he's set, he's very hard to stop. India crossed the line, and just like that, we are in the semi-finals. This wasn't just a win, this was a statement that India can chase big totals in knockout games. A statement that this team has depth. It's not just about one or two superstars. Management decisions also deserve credit, backing Abhishek despite recent form, bringing Sanju back at the right time, giving players breathing space. Remember, you don't just pick a playing 11, you build a squad mindset. Now, a word about West Indies. They played fearless cricket, their colourful style, their powerful hitting, their energy. It's great for world cricket. Under Darren Sammy, this team is rebuilding with confidence. They pushed India hard and showed they are back competing strongly in global tournaments. But tonight belonged to Sanju Samson, a dream scenario for any cricketer. World Cup knockout, team in trouble, and you take them home. India move into the semi-finals from different continents. The best 4 teams have reached the stage, and now the real battle begins. For now, enjoy this win. India are in the semi-finals. Sanju Samson has announced himself on the biggest stage, and the journey continues.